Kyuvo, welcome back to the channel. My name is David. Today we are going to be going over my favorite camera ever, that is the Nikon ZF. Now this camera has been my go-to for street photography and a second body for professional work. So as I review this camera, keep in mind I am talking about it from a professional point of view. As always, I'm going over things like build quality, features, and image quality. That said, quick disclaimer, Nikon did not provide any of the equipment shown in this video. I bought everything with my hard-earned money, and my wallet is no longer in therapy because I've gotten really good at saving money. All right, let's just get started with the video. Let's start with the build. The Nikon ZF is all about that retro design. Think of the Nikon FM2 with dedicated brass dials for shutter speed, ISO, and exposure compensation. The tactile feedback on the dials and buttons really add to the shooting experience. And trust me, they're very satisfying to fidget with. Moving on, the body is made out of a magnesium alloy that feels solid in the hand, but still very lightweight to carry around all day. You also got weather sealing throughout the body, so you have some peace of mind when shooting in harsh weather conditions. The grip is smaller compared to something like the Nikon Z5 Mark II, so if you plan to use a large lens, definitely add a grip to it. Lastly, aesthetically, this camera is just gorgeous. It's a design that really inspires you to go out and shoot a lot more. The Nikon ZF features a 24 megapixel full frame BSI sensor, the same one you find in the Nikon Z6 Mark II. However, it's paired with Nikon's latest Xpeed 7 image processor. That means faster performance, better low light capabilities, and improved autofocus. Speaking of autofocus, you get subject detection with people, animals, vehicles, and through firmware updates, birds. Eye detection is sticky and reliable, making it the perfect camera for concerts or street photography. For usability, you got a fully articulating 2-inch display, which vloggers and content creators are going to love. Dual card slots as well, one UHS 2 SD card and one micro SD. So you have flexibility and redundancy. I often leave the micro SD card in the camera and treat it as if it were internal storage, just in case I forget my SD card, because it's happened to everybody. We always forget. For the video shooters, the ZF can record oversampled 4K up to 30 frames a second or 4K 60 with a crop. You also get 10-bit 422 N-Log and 10-bit 420 H.265 recording, which is great for color grading or your preferred workflow. While the design of the camera is retro, the features are certainly not. Let's talk about image quality, because this is where the Nikon ZF shines. The ZF produces rich, vibrant colors straight out of camera with excellent dynamic range. As of their latest firmware update, you now have access to Nikon Imaging Cloud. Not only can you transfer images to the cloud, you also have access to recipes to give your photos a unique look. Low light performance is impressive with clean files up to ISO 6400 and beyond. And for those who love the black and white aesthetic, Nikon also introduced a dedicated monochrome picture mode at the flick of the dial that gives you gorgeous contrast and rich tones. It's a small touch, but it really suits the retro vibe of the Nikon ZF. So, who is this camera for? Honestly, it's for anyone who values the shooting experience as much as the results. If you love the feel of analog controls but don't want to give up the modern autofocus, the video features, or image quality, the Nikon ZF is a blend of both worlds. Like I said in the intro, this camera is in my bag for professional gigs, and I have no problem using this over something like my Nikon Z8 as a primary camera. Now, in terms of price, it is $2,100, which is premium for this type of camera. If you're looking to save some money, Nikon does have the Z5 Mark II priced at around $1,800. Has very similar specs, but it could also shoot raw video and much better ergonomics. At the end of the day, your needs are different than my needs. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Dilo Visuals to stay up to date with my latest adventures. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're so close to 5K. I can't believe it, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. Really, it means a lot. With that said, I'll see you in the next one. Hasta luego.